What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We up in this thing, man. Tomorrow it will be official. Jermall Charlo will take on Willie Monroe, and like I reported earlier this morning, Charlo will take on Tony Harrison from Detroit. Shout out to Tony Harrison one time for the one time we back. Shout out to everybody support what we doing. Appreciate everybody for continuing to rock with us. I don't like the Jermall Charlo Willie Monroe fight. I think that's a complete bum bash. And if he gonna fight guys like that, it's just simply time to consider going to the zone, I would guess. You know what I'm saying? But when you go to the zone, you gotta remember that you ain't one of them. You know, you ain't a day one guy with Matchroom USA like Danny Jacobs. They invested a lot of money in Demetrius Andrade, so a one-fight deal will have to be out of the situation unless you plan over there going for the knockout 100% versus any of those guys. There's rumors that Canelo was going to stay up at 168 pounds, that it might be a real consideration. So, like I said about Jermall Charlo, there's no real reason to bust a move to the zone right now. If you get the WBC strap, so be it. You have the most prestigious belt, so then everybody got to come see you. And then if Derevchenko win this weekend, y'all got two of the belts on PBC side. So, he can easily take a deal to the zone, but let's not make it about that. We'll go into detail about that later. Apparently, they're going to flip a coin at the press conference tomorrow to find out, who will headline the card. So, they're going to flip a coin to see who headline. This is going to be their first major headline card. They used to understand headline down the Bomb Factory down in Texas. But this is their first major card. It will be December 22nd, like I reported at the Barclays Center this morning, like I told you guys, man. I had intel on this for a minute. I got confirmed last night that Harrison was fighting Jermall Charlo. So, people that was questioning me, like I tell you, I'm going to say a rumor, but, I'm going to tell you if it's a concrete rumor or a float rumor. That was a concrete rumor last night that I gave you guys. It will be on regular Fox as a doubleheader. So congratulations to those guys. They finally got their headliner on a major stage. The fans and casual fans get an opportunity to see the Charlo twins, Jermall and Jermall. And I think they're gonna be very, very popular. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the Willie Monroe fight. I hate that fight, man. I wanted Lucky. The Willie Monroe fight is a joke. I don't want to see Willie Monroe fight anymore. I don't have anything against him. I was just not a fan of his lack of heart and his lack of drive. But, he could cause Jermall some problems. He is a slick fighter. He is awkward. He is learning on the fly. He ain't the most experienced fighter. You could tell that. But I expect him to go out on his face or his back. All right. Jermall is the WBC interim title holder. And waiting for his shot at Canelo Alvarez, or waiting to get the belt if Canelo stays at 160 and he drops it. Willie Monroe, I think he built himself back up. But, he lost to Billy Joe Saunders sometime last year. It was an ugly fight. He didn't get blew out or nothing. It just was an ugly fight, and he just showed no heart. Billy Joe Saunders' son, kicked him in the nuts. He didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then the kid was waiting at the arena door. He was coming into the arena to fight Billy Joe. He was waiting to kick him in the nuts again, and Willie Monroe refused to go into the stadium until the kid was removed. That just shows me how soft and timid he is. But hey, it is what it is. You don't want to catch a case in another country, I would guess. So he got a family to feed and all that. After the rumors that Lucky and Jermall Charlo was supposed to be fighting for the interim WBC title, then Willie Monroe called him out. Actually, they were supposed to fight in Houston November 17th, and November 17th and 16th is a packed day. Top rank had Cesados in the zone fighter Maurice Hooker on ESPN. Then the next day, Big Baby Miller and Fred Oquendo, Luis Arias and Gabriel Rosado and Ramon Alvarez, Canelo brother, will be taking on Brandon Rios in Atlantic City. So that became a busy date. Now they're gonna be fighting at the Barclays Center, man. I'm not sure how those numbers are gonna do. Neither one of these are top flight fights. I'm just gonna keep it real. These are the fights that I don't want to see on Fox. I want to see the Pacquiao-Broner type fight be on Fox, and I want to see that fight be on Fox. And excuse the kid in the background. I want to see that type of fight be on Fox. All right. And that's gonna be on Fox pay-per-view. And I'm like, Fox got pay-per-view? What? I don't want to see these two type of fights on Fox. They can put this shit on Showtime. But like I said, man, they got these Fox dates for second and third rate type fights. Like I said, PBC is looking bad out here, man. They still might have the best fights, but I'm just saying, man, this is competitive fights, but this ain't the type of fights I want to see on Fox. I want to see your elite fights to drag, viewership to Showtime, but that's what they're not going to give you, and we expect it. But like I said, I like Tony Harrison versus Jermall Charlo for the WBC title. A lot of people say, why didn't they call that a bum bash? It's not a bum bash. Tony Harrison is not a bum. People say, well, you called Pedraza and Lomachenko a bum bash. Yeah, because the Pedraza don't have a chance in hell. That just speaks volumes to Lomachenko's skill level. I understand he had the shoulder injury, but Pedraza was a guy who got stopped by 21-year-old Gervonta Tank Davis, 22-year-old Gervonta Tank Davis. He a guy who struggled in his last album versus a nobody. A legit nobody struggle. I don't even know who that guy was. He obviously pounded Jose Pedraza. I exactly know the outcome of that fight. Like, I know it's not going to be competitive. I know Pedraza is a good, slick type of fighter. He just lacks that extra drive. I feel Tony is a better fighter than Pedraza. Okay, I understand Pedraza. He a two-time title holder and all that. But he barely beat Egner Cherry, and he beat Red Beltran. I mean, no who's less a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Tony Harrison don't have that easy type route. It's been all cat pillars at 154 for quite some time. He fought Jared Hurd. He lost to Willie Nelson early in his career. And he could punch. He could fight. He really can fight. And Jermall Charlo's in an identity crisis, and everybody got their prerogative. I think it's a solid fight. You want to call it bum bash? Sure. I think it's better than Jermall Charlo and Willie Monroe. I think Willie Monroe, Jermall Charlo is a bum bash because I have no respect or a little respect for Willie Nelson Willie Monroe as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever seen Tony Harrison fight, he was beating both Willie Nelson and beating Jermall. Not Jermall, excuse me. He was beating Jared Hurd. He just his fitness. He got to work on his fitness. He got to work on his endurance. And if he does that, I mean, he can easily be world champion right now. He can easily be in Jared Hurd's place right now. But it's just that's the difference. Jared Hurd has size. Jared Hurd and Willie Nelson had better size and better stamina, and that's what separated him from being a world title holder. And so people calling him a bum, and I don't believe he's a bum. When people say bum, our definition of it is a fighter that's not that good. Don't have a good chance. When I say a bum bash, it's just known. And you can make a case. You want to say it's a bum bash, you can make a case. You think Jermall Charlo is going to watch Tony Harrison. I won't argue with you. It's just my personal opinion here. I think it's a good fight. Tony Harrison is a battle tested warrior, built himself back up, and I definitely think it's worthy to be the main event. I don't think Jermall Charlo and Willie Monroe is worthy to be a main event. It's not a real title on the line. Nobody likes Willie Monroe, really. Especially after the Billy Ho fight. I think you put the world championship fight first. I understand that Jermall got the real title, so but I'm not excited. I'm happy for them that they got their headline card, and they got it on the best platform you can find right now on Fox. I'm definitely happy for that, but I just wanted more. I wanted more out of this card. I wanted more out of this first Fox card, and it looked like we're going to continue to get shitty fights on Fox. I think Richard Comey and Mikey Garcia possibly could be headed to Fox. That's just speculation. I don't know nothing special on there. And that's the type of shit you're going to get on Fox. Showtime is probably going to try to keep all the solid fights there. They double up their fight dates. They should have somewhere 24 to 30 fight dates. I don't think that's not including Showbox or whatever. But like I said, they got to do better than this, man. They virtually going to give us nothing through the fall. Nothing. Nothing through the fall. You getting December 22nd and you getting December 1st. That's all they got to offer for the fall. I mean, there's no more dates. I mean, I don't know what's coming up exactly, but when I look through the schedule, it's, Bellew, Usyk, Top Rank on November 16th for Cesados and Hooker. The 17th, that bums the zone card. The week before is Usyk and Bellew. And like I said, I don't see anything like 2 fight dates in the fall. You know what I'm saying? And Clarissa Shields fighting. I heard she signed a 1 fight deal with the zone, so I don't think she fighting November 16th no more. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, to be honest, No, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what PBC doing. I heard the new fall lineup is gonna be Heat. Hopefully, it is Heat, and you know, they can hold it down, man. But like I said, man, I don't know what they're doing. This Fox, I want better fights on Fox. I want better dates on Fox. If this type of fights don't give us mismatches on Fox, I mean, it is what it is, man. That's what they've been giving us. These ain't bad mismatches on the zone. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Good for the Sports TV. Let me know what you think. They're going to flip a coin to determine who's the main event. Let me know who you think should be the main event out of these two fights. It's a doubleheader. December 22nd on Fox, regular Fox. Don't forget if you want to make a donation. That donation link is in the description. Feel me on Facebook. You want to email me video requests or DM me a video request on Facebook or email them to me. Business inquiries, email, or video requests, email as well. Y'all know what it is.